女です、涙です。肩をすぼめて嘘つきと泣けばポツンと岬の日、いつかはきっときっと帰ってね。かもめです、月夜です、赤い花。港です、女です、涙です。忘れたいのと言いながらそっと書いてる頭文字。未練はないと強がってお酒です、一人です、別れ歌。Thank you very much.
Wow, you really sound great, man. I really wish you can teach me how to talk or sing in Japanese or even Korean, that is. But you know what, folks? Like, we now at this point in our musical segment here in Music Asia, we'd like to bring another regular here up on stage. And this gentleman had been a regular here for the past almost 2 years now, right? Since we started Music Asia. So, folks, how about a great big hand for my very good friend, Mr. Clea Lee. Are you ready, Clea?
Sure am. How you doing there?
Man,
good to see you.
You're almost dressed for the holidays, that is.
Well, of course. I'm thinking I'm giving a little holidays. I'm going to jump on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's get on the holiday spirit. And,
all right.
And with the help of our musical director, Mr. Nelson Alcantara. Okay? Folks,
thank you so much.
Great big round of applause for Mr. Clea Lee.
So what are we doing there? Play it nice. Yes. Oh, doesn't that sound wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Give Mr. Nelson a round of applause. Dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. your Christmases be white. Mr. Nelson. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the teetops glisten and children, they do listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, yes, your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases, may all your Christmases, may all your Christmases be one.
Wow, that's a beautiful Christmas song, Mr. Clear.
Thank
I know
you.
you're in a hurry for another engagement tonight. I know
Yes.
being the holiday, there's a lot of gigs around in town, and I know you're kind of booked around town.
Well, you know,
Right.
it's a '90s show at Paris.
Oh, Paris.
At Paris, yes. We there with Salt and Pepper.
Shoulder.
Salt and Pepper, yeah, we in the mix from the '90s, yeah.
Well, you could say you're a pepper. I couldn't be quite a salt.
Well, of course you can. We-
No comment, folks. But
look,
you know what?
look, wait, okay. Well, look. I'm peppercorn. You're crack pepper. How about that?
No, I'm Cracker Jack.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You're sweet caramel Cracker Jack.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
All right.
You know what? We would like to kind of change the pace down.
Yes.
What everybody has been saying here. The next gentleman I'm going to bring here.
15 years.
15 years. And how do you get to do Michael Jackson?
When I was about 6 years old, I taught myself how to dance.
Oh, wow. 6 years old? You do all that move? Oh, man. You know what? I always admired Michael Jackson. Every time I see him on TV now, man, I wish I had that move. But you know what? I'm too old to do that. So I would let you do all the Michael Jackson move tonight. How about a great big hand for Maury?
so well. Brand new message into my mind. A single word. Hotel.
Come on, Maury. Come on back
Maury,
here.
that was fabulous.
You know what?
Wow.
I wouldn't be able to do your moves, man. I was just trying to see if I can do it. But you know what?
We really
Wow.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, we really do enjoy
had
that.
fun
Would you be
watching
coming
you.
back here again? Be our guest?
Yes, I will.
Maury, please tell us something about yourself. What's your background?
So I'm German and Persian, and I was born and raised in Germany. I've been in the States since '94, but Vegas since 2003.
And how long have you been dancing?
Since I was 6 years old.
Since you were 6. Do you dance professionally? Is this
No,
what
I
you
don't.
do for a
I
living?
do it for fun.
Oh my gosh, you should do it professionally.
Man, what a kind of move, man.
Amazing. Here
Yes.
at the Asian Culture Center.
Asian
oh
Culture
my
Alliance.
God, it's such an honor to have you
ACTV.
tonight. ACTV.
You know what? We'd like to have you back here
Yes.
because you know what? We have a global audience who's been watching you tonight. Believe it or not.
Yes, wow. I thought it was the real Michael Jackson. Fabulous.
What is your last name, by the way? I know it's hard to say, but
So it's Abdelazadi. It's Persian, so it's a little bit of a tongue twister, but again, it's Abdelazadi.
Up there is honey.
Maury
so
Aptazar.
you're Parsi,
Wow.
yeah? Farsi.
Persian.
Farsi. No, Farsi. That's the
Farsi.
language that they speak in Persia.
Oh,
Farsi, Farsi,
I
right?
need to be
but
educated.
folks, we're gonna take a very
Yes,
short
thank
break
you
one
so
more
much,
time,
Maury.
and we'd like to. How about another big round of
Yes,
applause
please
for
give a
Maury?
round of applause
Yes,
to
come
Mr.
on.
Maury. Wow, amazing.
Don't go away, folks. You gotta get a very short intermission for a
Yes,
commercial.
Music Asia.
So
We'll
don't
be
go
right
away.
back.
We'll be right back.
Music Asia would like to acknowledge our food sponsor for our staff and crew, the Cavite Association of Nevada, Jerry L. Lab Esguerra, of course, Pat Magallanes of Pure Medical Equipment, and Supply, and of course, Mr. David Knight. Bato sa pagbabago sa kabaguhan, DDS in Las Vegas will host its General Ronald Bato de la Rosa on the evening of singing and chikahan on December 9 at the Lucky 8 Social Dancing, 5015 West Sahara 89146. And the Filipino-American Educators of Nevada or PAY will be holding its second Christmas party entitled Paskong Pinoy on December 14 at 5 p.m. at the Kapuso Kapamilya Karaoke Club, 4300 West Spring Mountain Road, Las Vegas, Nevada 89102. And of course, tonight I have the original OPM singers in Las Vegas. We have Noemi Aragon and Mr. Cholupas. Noemi.
Hello. We are the founders of the Las Vegas OPM, which means Original Filipino Music. So the goal of the group is actually to promote original Filipino music in Las Vegas. So we're encouraging all the existing bands and all the composers that's still in the hiding. So to come up and be members of Las Vegas OPM, and then we'll give them opportunity to at least display their talents, and opportunity for them to probably have gigs and produce their music in the future. So that's the goal of Las Vegas OPM. So we currently has 10 members. 10 members at the moment. So yeah, that's it. And watch out for our future shows, 2019. And we want to thank all those who supported us for 2018. The Cavite.
I'm sorry about that. It's okay. Things happen.
And of course, we'd
We
like
are
to
on
thank you.
live
Thank you very
television.
much.
Thank
It's
you
happened.
so much,
Thank you
Miss
very
Noemi
much.
and
Back
Chalo.
to Music Asia.
Welcome back to Music Asia. How's everyone doing tonight? We had a little accident in the studio, but we're fine. Let's call on our next guest.
You know what? When you get so
performer tonight.
excited, that's what
Yes,
happens.
we got so excited.
Well, we're just getting warmed up. You know why?
Yes,
We have a request.
we got rattled a little bit, but we're doing fine.
We have a request to bring back another singer that
Yes,
we
a
had.
very talented young lady.
Yeah, young lady.
By the name of Sophia Ramos. Miss Sophia, how are you?
Sophia, come on, Sophia. Come on. Join us on the center stage, please.
Hi, everyone. Sophia, how old are you again?
I'm 17.
You're only
17.
17. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, so young. What are your ambitions in life?
I just want to make music and make people happy and hope that the music I create can make an impact.
Well, you're doing well.
You're still a student, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
am. I'm a senior.
You're a
senior,
senior.
wow.
Wow.
Looking forward for that graduation, right?
Yeah.
And that junior senior prom, right?
I don't know. I'm not thinking about it.
She's so soft-spoken, but
I
the
know.
moment she opens her mouth to sing, wow, what a powerful voice.
Thank you.
Wow. And you know what, folks? We don't want to keep you sitting in your seat. We'd like to, a special request, we'd like to bring back this lovely young lady to sing another song for you.
What
How
are you going
about
to
a
sing
great
for
big
us?
round of applause? One more time, two more time, three more time for Sophia Ramos.
Thank
Come on,
you.
your stage.
So I'm going to be singing God is a Woman by Ariana Grande. This is a very empowerful song, so I hope you enjoy it. Love it how I move you. You love it how I touch you, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman, and I feel it after midnight. Feeling that you can't find my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. I don't wanna waste no time here. You ain't got a one-track money, have it any way you like, yeah. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it, and nobody else can relate. Boy, I like that you ain't afraid. Baby, lay me down and let's pray. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it. And I could be all the things you told me not to be. When you try to cover me, I keep on blushing. And he's in the universe when I'm in company. It's all in me. Oh, you love it how I move you, love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you'll believe God is a woman. And I feel it after midnight, feeling that you can't find my one. It lingers when we're done, you'll believe God is a woman. I don't wanna waste no time here. Baby, take my hand, save your soul. We can make it lasting, get to love. How I want it, yeah, and you're different from the rest. And boy, if you confess, you might get blessed. See if you deserve what comes next. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it. And I could be all the things you told me not to be. Yeah, when you try to comfort me, I keep on flourishing. And he said the universe when I'm in company is all. Touch you, my one. When all is said and done, yeah, I believe God is a woman. And a feeling that you can't find my one. And lingers when we're done, yeah, I believe God is a woman. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When all is said and done, you believe God. Yeah, I believe God. Oh, lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman.
Wow,
Thank
Sophia
you.
Ramos. Wow, incredible.
Thank you so much.
Wow, we really enjoyed that. And we wish you continued success. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think we found
know,
a superstar.
With all these young talents that we have here tonight, man, I can imagine their future.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah. Just keep it up, practice, and work hard for it.
Keep
Okay?
going.
Well,
Yes.
we'll be looking forward to seeing you here again, okay?
Thank you. Me too.
Just
Thank you, Sophia.
tell your dad over there, okay? You tell your bodyguard, okay? But but folks, how about another big round of applause for the lovely lady Sophia Ramos.
Thank you. Keep
And
reaching
we
for your
gotta bring
dreams.
another comeback guest over here,
Yes,
right? Who do
we
we
would
have
like to
next?
call it another very young lady who's so talented.
Man, I feel out of
And
place with all these young
beautiful.
people.
Actually,
Wow,
Miss-
wow, man.
she just turned 17 years old,
Well,
and her.
where were you when
name
I was
is-
17?
You're like, I don't know,
really
50
don't
years
know.
too late?
See?
5 decades too late.
Well, you know what? You cannot answer my
Sorry.
question, right? Where were you when I was 17?
She wasn't born yet.
I know.
Like, Mom, where were you?
She was just an apple in his mom or, somebody's eye, right? You were just an idea then.
An idea, no.
Right? Well, anyway,
well,
folks, how about a
I
great
guess,
big hand
yes.
for Maria over here?
Mariah.
What would I do without your small mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all. Love me, and you give me all. Love you. Oh. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every move. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I gave you all of me, and you gave me all of you. Oh. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. And give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh.
Maria Valentino. It's shaking the house.
Wow, what's happening over here, man? Maria.
Mariah Valentino.
Valentina, not Valentino.
She just shook
Valentina.
the house.
I did.
Because
Wow.
of her beauty.
I said I did.
Beauty and beautiful voice. Amazing
And
voice.
we'd like to thank
Thank
you
you
one more
so
time for
much,
coming and joining us here on the
Yes,
very
thank you
stage.
both. for
And we'd like
having
to
me
bring
here and
another
everybody
regular
else.
that we have
Yes,
here.
it's a pleasure having you. Take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'd like to bring another regular here on the stage
Beautiful,
tonight.
beautiful young lady.
If we can get rid of all
Yes.
this.
Anyway, you know, you've seen beauty. Let's see the mother. Oh no.
No,
Oh
she's-
no. No. I thought we were going to have the. Okay,
No,
let's have the
she's-
friend.
I'm a
she's-
mother.
she's-
I'm a
No,
mother
no,
of
I
five.
thought that the mom was
I
next.
thought you were a single, like you know, a single like Crater, right?
Yes. Sheila Konishige, the beautiful.
What's the name of the song you're going to be singing with us?
Yes, it's On My Own.
On
by
My Own.
Lea Salonga version from Les Miserables.
Oh, on your own.
On my own.
I don't believe you. Okay, how about a great big round of applause for our good
For-
friend Sheila Kunishi?
Sheila Konishige.
I'm gonna do something different tonight. It's a Broadway song popularized by Lea Salonga. She's a great Broadway singer, my idol actually. It's called On My Own. If you know Les Miserables, you know On My Own. So it's a Broadway song. I hope you'll enjoy this. Something different from what I usually do.
On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight. And all I see is him and me, forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Miss Sheila Kanishige.
That's a great rendition of another Broadway song, Miss Sheila.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
You know what? We seem like we're having so much fun here tonight.
We do.
With all the lovely guests.
Yes.
And sometimes it's a little confusing who's going to be next and all to have you.
Right.
But
Well, before we close, let's give thanks to all to all the wonderful people.
Yeah, and
who make
sponsor.
up,
And,
yes, to all the dynamic people who puts up with us.
And of course, our food sponsors too.
Yes,
Remember
of
we
course,
said
our
that?
food sponsors. Well, we would like to thank our executive producers, starting from the Asian Culture Center, President and founder, Kevin Fong. Of course, our executive
A
producers.
good-looking guy over there, Mr. Carl Magno.
Mr. Carl Magno, the president and founder of Asian Culture TV.
Mr. David Knight.
Mr. David Knight, Ms. Rosalind Shore, as I mentioned, Mr. Kevin Fong.
Okay, yeah,
Of course, our musical director,
A good
Mr.
look-
Nelson Alcantara.
Mis-
Our TV director, Mr.
Yeah,
Bill
Bond.
Bond.
Yeah, of course, we shouldn't forget that great artist over
Our
there.
technical director, of course, John Magno.
And who else?
Yes,
We have the
Doc
other
Michael
doctor earlier.
Santajuana, marketing director.
We're already here.
In Two Notes with Sharon.
Yes.
Hello.
And we would like,
Hello.
come on, Angel Support.
Angel.
Why don't you join
One
us
of
here
the
on the stage?
contestants.
All the performers and the guests that we have.
John
everybody,
Mello.
Join us.
John Mello.
On stage, please.
Okay. Come on, guys. And we'll finish
Mariah.
up with we'll finish up with another song.
And of course, we would like to greet happy anniversary to our host, Esmeralda. Happy 13th year wedding anniversary.
Thank you so much. Happy wedding anniversary, 13th wedding anniversary to my
Congratulations,
husband,
you guys.
my better half, Mr. Jeffrey Gold.
Hi,
17 years.
Jeffrey.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you so much, John, for guesting.
Well, you know what?
Thank you.
I'd like to do a very lasting number that is done by Jerome Kern, and I forget the name of the writer for this song. But for you guys, I'd like to thank you, and we'd like to see you once again next week. Musical director, Mr. Nelson Alcantara. Are you ready for our song?
And of course, our technician, Mr. John Magno.
Thank you to Renee Tyler for my outfit tonight, located at Palazzo Hotel.
Thank you as well.
And John, he's going to be guesting in the Philippines.
Yes,
Yeah,
John,
hello.
please plug your.
To all the Filipino OFW, support my single Malapit ang Pasko. It's on iTunes, Spotify, and Facebook, and even in YouTube.
Social media platform.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. John.
Congratulations, John.
You are the promised kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long. You are, sing along with me, the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the break of a lovely song. You are the angel glow that lights the star, the dearest things that I know are what we are. Smile, you're on camera. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine. Smile, and all the things you are mine. Rock it, man. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Nelson.
You are our music Asia,
That makes the
our dearest
lonely
thing.
winter.
Hey.
You are the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the brink of a lovely song.
You are the angel's glow that lights the star. The dearest things that I know are what you are. Come on, Carl. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine when all the days you are Whoa, see?
Thank you.
All the
Thank you
talents
very
we have.
much for
Aloha.
watching Music
Thank you so
Asia.
much. We'll
Music
see you again next
Asia.
week.
Advance Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
Catch us again.
Malapit na ang
Thank you.
Pasko.
We love you.
Malapit
Music
na,
Asia.
malapit na.
Catch us again
Thank
next
you
week
again
for
to,
another exciting episode of Music
Oh.
Asia, only here on Asian Culture TV.
Right in the
again to
heart
CB
of Las
Collections,
Vegas,
Rosemary
Nevada.
So much Edmonton.
Lake Las Vegas.
I love you guys.
Thank you, Renee Tyler, for my wonderful outfit. I'm very sparkly blue.
Here at Go Global Realty, we value the relationships with our customers. I'm Michael Ring, I'm the co-owner of Go Global Realty. Wherever you are in the world, you can give us a call at Go Global Realty, and we'll be able to assist you in purchasing real estate in the United States. You can purchase it for an investment property, or for personal use.
您好，我是稳盈地产的 Ronnie Chen， 希望在房地产的部分，我们有机会为您服务。
Здравствуйте, я Адриана с Go Global Realty.
大家好，我是稳盈地产的。我们公司是一个专精为海外人士。
Give us a call at Go Global Realty. We speak over 12 languages and look forward to helping you in your real estate needs.
With the many recent changes and focus on immigration law, now more than ever is the time to seek the help you need from an attorney you can trust. As an immigrant myself, I know the many difficulties and hardships involved in immigrating to this great country. With more than 10 years of experience in handling immigration cases, our firm can provide the necessary answers and solutions to your needs. Call Calderon Law today so we can work together to help you get the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve.
Hello, this is Keith Evans at the Lion Habitat Ranch. We'd like you to come out and visit our ranch. There's 38 lions, a giraffe that paints, ostriches, emus, and birds. We do school tours, general admission, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and behind-the-scenes tours every day of the week. Besides coming in as general admission, you can also pay extra to help our animals, and you can feed the giraffe. You can feed one of the lions, or you can have Ozzy paint a custom canvas for you. You can also buy Ozzy paintings in the gift shop. While we do our demonstrations at 12 and 2 of Ozzy painting, all those canvases are available for purchase. In addition to everything you can do here in person, you can find us on the website, lionhabitatanranch.org, where you can make your reservations online or buy your paintings online. Thank you very much. Please come.
This is Melody Mojica with Home Sweet Home, and my guest today on the set is Michelle Gold, who is a volunteer coordinator with several different organizations right here in Las Vegas. Thanks for being here, Michelle.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was a teacher when I was first out of college and loved working with kids. I said I didn't like them at first because I didn't want people hassling me to have a baby.
Oh, okay.
So they were my first love, kids and teenagers especially, and got to move around a lot with the military because of my ex-husband. But all the time, I was always a volunteer, especially in the military community with the wives programs, with American Red Cross, disaster preparedness teams, visiting elders in different senior homes and singing carols.
Oh,
it didn't matter what it was, just a helping heart. My parents raised me that way. And I felt blessed that my education provided the opportunity to bless others. You know, I always working in ministry because I was a therapist, a social worker, a teacher for special ed, all these different things. And when I moved here to Vegas, I worked with homeless youth.
Okay.
And then I was a therapist, and then this opportunity opened up. I was a volunteer coordinator for the United Methodist Social Ministries and for some different boards, nonprofit boards that I was a part of. And MSA Home Health and Hospice offered me this opportunity to be paid as a volunteer coordinator, which was very unusual. And from there, other opportunities for other nonprofit boards, other fundraising campaigns opened up to provide that service of getting volunteers together to help the community. And then I was able to see different needs. And when a need arose, it was like, let's see what we can do. Let's find organizations, let's work together. So I work with Encompass Home Health and Hospice.
Okay.
I'm their volunteer coordinator. And I also do stuff with Spotlight Senior Services, as well as Desert Spring United Methodist Church.
That's wonderful. It looks like you tapped into a lot of different types of organizations. So you worked with a lot of the youths and you worked with some seniors, and you recently mentioned that you gave out several different, or thousands or hundreds of cards for veterans.
Yeah, just this weekend, my son got some practice driving as we drove around the community delivering cards. The entire community came together again this year to do cards to thank our veterans for their service. It started a couple years ago. It happened when one of my brand new volunteers, she was actually from the Philippines, and I took her to meet a patient, and he had one card on the wall. And she started to cry. She said that would never happen to her grandparents. It doesn't matter if she doesn't send cards to her friends. She would never forget her grandparents. And I said, well, let's do something about it. So that year we did 200 cards. Wow. The following year, I think we did 800 cards. And then we did 2,400 cards. Oh my gosh. Last year we did over 5,500 cards, and we delivered cards for the holidays to 3,522 seniors who are in care here in the Vegas Valley. Well, because it was such a success, I decided, well, wait a second, what about our veterans? They don't,
absolutely,
you know, they don't get to go out and have that free meal or all these different ways that people honor veterans. They don't get to participate because a lot of them are bedbound or in a wheelchair and in care homes, especially in care homes. Some of the assisted living communities and the independent living communities, they bring in entertainment, they do special events, but the care homes, it's a little harder because it's a smaller environment. So I wanted us to bless our veterans. And the word got out. We got cards from other states, from Girl Scout troops in other states mailing them to us. So last year we did 1,852 cards for 841 seniors.
That is
That
amazing.
were veterans.
So what is the program called for this card giving thing? You don't have a name yet?
Cards, well, we do cards for veterans in care, and then cards, and then holiday cards for seniors in care. It's just remembering our seniors who are in care and helping them feel remembered.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw the movie The Book of Life and Coco, and it was talking about being remembered, and it makes such a difference. Being thought of and remembered puts a smile on your face. And I've seen the difference it makes. Last year I delivered a card to a veteran, and he was a Vietnam War vet. I delivered 4 cards, and it was after the October 1 shooting. And so I think some of the kids, that really affected them, and it gave them an outlet for saying thank you to people who give them more safety. So this card said, you're my hero. Thank you so much for helping me feel safe at home. And the veteran was like, who is this? I'm someone's hero. He says, no one had ever said thank you. And then he started telling me about his service. And he was a Vietnam War vet, but he had done his full tour, and Vietnam was at the end of his tour. He exited right after that. He retired. And our country was in turmoil about the war. So no one said thank you. So he went years with not hearing how much he was appreciated for his service. And he held those cards, and he read them over and over while I was there. So I know that those cards that our children, our teenagers do, they make a big difference.
Absolutely.
The ones we do. So this year we delivered to 874 veteran West Career and Technical Academy students wrote handwritten notes on pieces of paper that they decorated and drew pictures. And so we slid those paper notes into cards that were from just all kinds of people in our community. They bought simple thank you cards from like Dollar Tree 99-cent store, wrote a message of thanks, and then we slid the other message in there. So almost every veteran got 2 messages of thanks that we delivered this year too.
It's very nice to be remembered. Like you said, being thoughtful is such an easy thing to do, yet so many people forget to say thank you. You know, and it's wonderful. Aside from the cards, what else do you do? What other programs do you have that you've been involved with that maybe even the Asian community should get involved?
Well, there's lots of opportunities to do some of the food drives that go on. My church does a lot of these things, so it's exciting. They do something called a different kind of Christmas, and I think it will forever be a practice of mine to have a different kind of Christmas, is to find a charity instead of giving tchotchkes to other people, but to donate to the community. So we've done stuff like for Habitat for Humanity. I did a drive one time because there was a homeless youth program at Cimarron, and I was working with youth at the time, and our homeless youth were getting things, but these kids were missed. And what was majorly missed is that a lot of them had bigger feet. And they needed bigger shoes, and so they needed not a gift card just for they needed to be able to like go out shoe shopping and get
for themselves
right. and get the shoe that was going to fit,
right.
which sometimes isn't at Walmart or at Payless at the time. So they needed like to be able to go and get some nice athletic shoes. So we did a drive to fill stockings with like gift cards for fast food and also for going shopping for shoes because it was a big need. And then with Veterans Care Charity is doing a drive for not just throw blankets, but sleeping bags and new socks. In fact, isn't Vegas Healthcare doing a drive for socks?
Yes,
there's a big need for
definitely
clean, dry, new socks that aren't holey.
Right.
You know,
it's just amazing. There's so many needs. Being out there as a volunteer coordinator, aside from what you mentioned with the shoes, what is one of the biggest missing component that you see that we're experiencing here in our community, aside from the veterans, aside from, feeling maybe not appreciated? Is there anything else that you have come across that you're seeing that would be a need?
Giving time. I so appreciate our volunteers that we have for hospice because they give their time and sit with the patients in times when somebody might feel really lonely and a caregiver gets like someone just holding their hand or giving them the opportunity to go out and do something else. Well, we have a number of memory care places. And a guardian for a patient called and said, can you just have somebody go and sit and listen to music? And I remember this one patient, he sat all curled up in a ball and didn't do anything until like heavy metal rock music was played. And then he'd start jamming to it, but nobody was playing that for him unless they came to visit him. So just, find out how you can volunteer for our community in different places like our senior community to go and sit and just be present, even for a half an hour. A half an hour can make a big difference. When my great aunt was in one of the memory care places, I brought some of my favorite children's books. Patricia Polacco writes these amazing stories with artwork, and I just read them, and because they were shorter stories, and I just read them, and people from the memory care unit came over and just listened. It was just having somebody with a different voice that was giving their attention. So there's a big difference. When I became my son's mom, I wanted to teach him not just to give from his pocketbook, but to also give of his time and to figure out how to have a balance of the two.
Wow. So is there a certain type of individual that you guys are looking for when it comes to volunteering? Is there an age group or even like an age limit as far as who can volunteer? Or would they contact you? How does that work?
So I have lots of opportunities for kids who are younger. In fact, we're doing the card campaign, and that is open to everyone. Okay. So we're doing holiday cards. We're having a gathering this weekend, which will be missed. But I have events all throughout the month of December, all over the place, where people can get together and do cards for seniors in care. Make cards, have a glitter station because kids love glitter.
Yes, they
outside.
do.
Outside and do glitter cards or whatever. But making cards, doing handprint cards, and just saying and signing it with your first name.
Wonderful.
That's all you need is your first name. So I have opportunities like that. That's for all ages. As far as like hospice, they have to be in high school. Several of our hospices have for high school and above. But mostly we're looking for adults because there are some components about hospice like death, dying, medication being around that are liabilities that we want to make sure that people are safe. For our youth programs, they have to either have a parent with them when they're working with a patient, or in some of the different hospices in the community, they have inpatient units where there is a lot of supervision.
Yeah, that's true.
So they provide that opportunity. Some of the hospitals have programs as well for those kind of opportunities. A lot of the assisted living communities invite youth groups to come in and sing and do crafts. I know Pacifica Spring Valley invites our youth group to come do crafts.
Wonderful. Michelle, tell our audience out there how they can get a hold of you if they want to just contact someone to volunteer and put in their time.
So my name's Michelle Gold, and I say come grow your heart of gold with Michelle Gold. So my email is heartofgoldinlv@gmail.com, and my number is 702-773-1272. You can also reach me through Encompass Home Health Hospice. That number is 702-568-1176.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Michelle. You definitely have a heart of gold.
Thank you.
It matches your name.
Thank you. And thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So Las Vegas, there you have it. There's so many different ways you can volunteer, and just giving back of your time is the most important thing. People do really appreciate it, and your time won't be wasted. This is Melody Mojica with Home Sweet Home. We'll see you next time.
Buying, keeping, or selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you and your family need to make in your lifetime. Specify a home inspector trusted by the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors. F10 Inspection Services has been serving the Las Vegas real estate industry for many decades, which secures all inspections with a $10,000 honor guarantee. F10 Inspection Services, proudly Asian American. Call 702-374-7377 now.
With the many recent changes and focus on immigration law, now more than ever is the time to seek the help you need from an attorney you can trust. As an immigrant myself, I know the many difficulties and hardships involved in immigrating to this great country. With more than 10 years of experience in handling immigration cases, our firm can provide the necessary answers and solutions to your needs. Call Calderon Law today so we can work together to help you get the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve.
Hello everyone, I'm Esmeralda Padilla Golden. Welcome to Vegas Vibes. On Vegas Vibes, I'll be featuring amazingly talented people from many walks of life who contribute to making Las Vegas the entertainment capital of the world. And here with us today is Miss Crystal Effio, the reigning Miss Summerlin Teen 2019. And she's only 17 years old. Welcome to Vegas Vibes.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure being here.
So tell us about yourself. When did you, well, this would be your first competition, right? You're going to compete for the title of Miss Teen Nevada.
Miss Teen Nevada, yes. It's my second year going, and last year I placed top 5 in the teen division, and hopefully this year I'm very determined to just pursue my dream of becoming Miss Teen Nevada and expanding my platform on self-image of teen girls just to be more positive, more self-reliant, and just pursuing all their dreams just like how I want to. And then also for my background, I get a lot of my pageant love from my aunt, who is Miss Peru World 2011. So it's just made in my blood to compete in pageants.
So you're originally from Peru, or?
I was born in Peru, but I'm an American citizen.
That's wonderful. So are you in school?
Yes, I'm a senior at Bishop Gorman High School, and I'm going to college soon. I will get those letters in May, and I'm hoping to pursue business administration with a minor in finance.
So how did you prepare for this competition?
Well, it starts with working out on your body three times a week, I would say, for an hour and a half at least. That's where I get my goal at. And just to be focused and determined on how I want to look physically. And then the mental part of it is just being confident, telling yourself that you can do whatever you want to put your mind to. And just thinking that I need to do this for myself and inspire other kids that were once my age when I was younger, about 10 or 12, that were looking at all these pageants like Miss Universe, Miss USA, and saying, I want to be that girl wearing the crown.
So you were influenced by your aunt.
Yes.
So you've always wanted to be a beauty queen.
Always. That was my big dream.
So what are the challenges when you first competed?
When I first competed, I was really mortified by just all the competition because there's so many beautiful girls. They're smart and intelligent. And what I bring up to the plate is just everything I'm really diverse in. I do broadcast journalism, I do speech and debate, mock trial, and so I'm really good in speaking to the public, and I find that if I can show others my speech and all that I can show to them, they can say, okay, I want this girl to, just represent the state and then go on to nationals.
That's how you were chosen?
Yeah.
As the Miss Summerlin Teen 2019, yes. Right? You were talking about how many applicants were there for this title?
It's online that we submit our application through the email, and then they select us through a headshot and the criteria we give.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. So you are going to compete for Miss Teen USA. That is happening this January.
Miss Teen Nevada.
Miss Teen Nevada, pardon me. Tell us more about the competition.
Well, there's going to be about 20 candidates that I'm going to be competing against, and there will be an interview for the day before the actual pageant, and we'll be practicing the dances, and then the second day we have the prelims, and then later that night we have our actual pageant where we will know who wins the Miss Teen USA and Miss Teen Nevada USA.
So probably after, hopefully, you're going to win. Well, everybody would envision for her to win the crown. And do you see yourself competing for Miss Universe?
Yes, hopefully one day I do see myself, because after so much work, you have to get results. That's what I always say.
How do you deal with the stress?
Stress. I just usually block it out.
Because it could be nerve-wracking.
It is,
right?
Especially when there's such a large crowd, because last year it was held at the South Point, and at first I was so nervous. My legs were shaking. I felt like my dress didn't fit on right, and I was having all these doubts, but just once I step onto the stage, I know that I'm meant to be there.
And what is your platform?
My platform is self-image. I'm making every girl think that wherever they are in life, that they can make a positive change in the community.
That's wonderful. Well, as you progress to this new chapter in your life as the reigning, well, you were chosen, and congratulations, I keep saying that. Well, what advice would you give to aspiring teens out there who would like to compete and be a beauty queen?
I would say to always trust in yourself, never lose hope, and if you do lose hope, just remember who you are, and to always know that there are people that love and support you and whatever you choose to do with your life.
What did your parents say when you competed and now you are competing for a higher?
Yes, my mom just supports me endlessly, and I'm so thankful for that. And then I also do it for my younger sister, who she looks up to me a lot, and I just want to be that positive role model who keeps trying, and even if I fail, I want to get up but stronger.
Definitely a great way to approach this kind of competition. Besides empowering women of all ages, what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about serving my community and being really dominant in showing others that you can always give a helping hand to others in need, and that there's just so much help to give, and there's so many people that have needs. And so I give back to the community by just regularly helping out at Catholic charities or at Atria Civil Senior Center, and it just gives me the ultimate joy that I can just put a smile on someone's face by just simply saying, "Hi, how's your day?" and just helping them out.
I think being a beauty queen, it comes with being a humanitarian at heart. You just want to make a difference in your community. Exactly. And by the way, you have a very lovely dress.
Thank you. It was designed by Mr. David Tupaz,
the
lovely fashion spirit.
It's beautiful. I love it.
I love it too. I almost cried when I put it on.
It's really an honor to wear a David Tupaz.
It is monumental.
Yes.
It's a very monumental dress.
Well, a big shout out to Mr. David Tupaz.
Thank you.
What are your plans or a specific set of goals to strive for? Or what would you like to accomplish during your reign?
I would like to accomplish to empower teens of all ages, whether it's a boy or girl or growing adult, that they can accomplish all their dreams and their wishes if they put their mind to it through a strength in their image and showing everyone that they're powerful enough to do anything they desire.
That's great. For all our viewers out there, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Crystal Effio, CRYSTAL.EFFIO. Please check it out, and you can see whatever I'm doing from Science Club, Honor Society to pageant duties. Thank you for watching.
Well, I wish you good luck, and may you empower more people from many walks of life, whether they're competing in the pageant or whatever their endeavors are. Good luck.
Thank you so much for having me.
Such a pleasure to have you. I'm Esmeralda Padilla Gold. Catch me again next time as I feature another amazing personality here on Vegas Vibes. I would like to thank my wardrobe sponsor, Anna Billings of Anne Fontaine, located at the Forum Shops inside Caesar's Palace. Take care, everyone, and God bless.
mabuhay, maayong kaadlawan, ni hao, annyeonghaseyo, ciao, marhaba, chuni, kumada, ohayo gozaimasu, kimon achen, salam, salam, balava, selamat datang, hi. Greetings to all the Good Samaritans of the globe. I am back, your host, Dr. Paul Magno, a very proud member of the Asian Culture Alliance in the fabulous city of Las Vegas. A nugget of your skills will always be worth a buoyant of remedy to the rescued in your home. Today, we might find ourselves in a tunful pea dilemma with diabetes, wondering what we must do in response to a home member stating, how many more times do I have to get up to the John or Jane? Now, we are going to find out after a quick and thorough assessment without bugging a plumber. Now, we are going to delve deeper into what three of letter P's in the condition known as diabetes mellitus, or however you pronounce it, diabetes mellitus. The first P that we are going to be talking about is really about P, polyuria. Okay, so we have a medical terminology again. It's nice to really slice it down into two. Poly means excessive, a lot. And urea is to the John or your Jane. It's not a funny thing. Most especially on the unholy hours after midnight, man or women, you don't want to get up and get up some more, many times just to have a pee, as others would say, a leak. Now, what is actually causing this one? Let me see. Our medical records will say if you have high blood sugar, when the sugar is thicker than the fluid circulating in our body, there goes the invite. Anything excessive like fluid will have to go through with the organs known as kidneys. Excessive sugar attracts so much fluid, and the kidneys have actually reached their threshold. As soon as more sugar goes through the functional units of the kidney, guess what? Water goes with it. And when water goes with it, we have that first P that we are talking about today, polyuria. How many here, if I may ask a question, would actually have so much sweat summertime? Polyuria does not recognize any season at all. When there's so much elimination of fluid because of this high blood sugar, what do you think is going to happen? Watch out, folks. Anything that's dehydrating is pretty not much good to the homeostasis, which is known as the balance in all our systems of the body. For a Good Samaritan, recap number one, we have said no more information about it. Number two, as a Good Samaritan, you provide care in knowing some pathogenesis or the development of polyuria. Yes. Don't wait for them to ask for, could I have more glasses of water? Make sure it's there. And number three, of course, if anything beyond your scales could not be done, you have 911. Or you could have 411. Make sure these schedule appointments to the clinic you are very religious on. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I am Dr. Paul Magno, your host, a Good Samaritan like you. Next week, we will outline a plan of action in response to the tunful thirst. Folks, be safe, be well, and have another blessed day.
Here at Go Global Realty, we value the relationships with our customers. I'm Michael Ring. I'm the co-owner of Go Global Realty. Wherever you are in the world, you can give us a call at Go Global Realty, and we'll be able to assist you in purchasing real estate in the United States. You can purchase it for an investment property or for personal use.
您好，我是伟宁地产的 Ronnie Chen， 希望在房地产的部分，我们有机会为您服务。
Здравствуйте, я Адриана с Go Global Realty.
大家好，我是稳宁地产的。我们公司是一个专精为海外人士。
Give us a call at Go Global Realty. We speak over 12 languages and look forward to helping you in your real estate needs.
Buying, keeping, or selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you and your family need to make in your lifetime. Specify a home inspector trusted by the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors. F10 Inspection Services has been serving the Las Vegas real estate industry for many decades, which secures all inspections with a $10,000 honor guarantee. F10 Inspection Services, proudly Asian American. Call 702-374-7377 now.
Hey, get out the way!
It's freezing out. Winter is my least favorite time of the year. Born and raised in New York, still not used to it.
Excuse me, ma'am. I need your help.
With what?
These people have some questions, but I don't understand. This woman should be able to help you now.
Okay. すいません、一旦すいません、ダウンタウンに行きたいんですけれども、一番近い手ですか？
Oh, I don't understand. Are you trying to get to the train station? I think they're speaking Japanese and I don't speak the language.
I don't understand. You don't speak Asian?
I know this chick did not just say that. Look, lady, I don't know what you heard, but not all Asians speak the same language. Goodbye.
With the many recent changes and focus on immigration law, now more than ever is the time to seek the help you need from an attorney you can trust. As an immigrant myself, I know the many difficulties and hardships involved in immigrating to this great country. With more than 10 years of experience in handling immigration cases, our firm can provide the necessary answers and solutions to your needs. Call Calderon Law today so we can work together to help you get the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve.
各位大家好，我係方傑，我係嚟自香港，從藝演視界都有40幾年啦。今日我好開心能夠參加華亞呢個大家庭。而家我喺華亞中文電視台呢個部門呢，我係負責導演同埋訓練演員嘅。如果各位對於呢方面有興趣嘅呢，請打以下嘅電話。最後，我好榮幸能夠參加華亞電視台，多謝。
Mabuhay! Annyeonghaseyo. Mayong kadlawan. Ni hao. Marhaba chuni. Kumada. Ohayo gozaimasu. Kimon achen. Salam. Salom. Balaba. Selamat datang. Hi. Greetings to all good Samaritans of the globe. I am back, your host, Dr. Paul Magno, a verily proud member of the Asian Culture Alliance in the fabulous city of Las Vegas. A nugget of your skills will always be worth a bullion of remedy to the rescued in your home. Now, today, we might find ourselves in a very heated or drenching dilemma, wondering what we must do in response to an infant going through high fever. Is that baby going to convulse with eyes rolled up? We will find out after a quick and thorough assessment. Now, before I really hit the target with this, let me tell you about some normalities. Medical as it might sound, I will definitely and comprehensively explain. So what is it? Now as we sit back, now as we view this episode, we are in a condition known as homeostasis. Homeostasis is nothing else but the balance between all the cells of the body and the juices and the chemicals that would interact between, which means we are within normal limits. And then the other norm I would like to talk about that relates to high body temperature is the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is an organic part of the brain, pretty much right in the middle and in the section horizontal. So, with your hypothalamus, which is known as, now I know you are able to understand this, thermostat. We have a thermostat for the house. We have a thermostat for our own body known as the hypothalamus. So since we're talking about hyperthermia, there has been a disruption an embarrassment to the function of the hypothalamus because you might have one of two factors that would disarray the normal function of the hypothalamus. Who wants to have high fever? Who wants to go through heat stroke? Who wants to have, especially for an infant, to convulse? Who wants to see that? So all I'm saying here, folks, high fever all the way from the brain is not good for the whole systems of the body. Since we are good Samaritans, if someone, an infant, has high fever, which is high body temp, you gotta have something to lower it. If the infant is conscious, maybe you have an antipyretic or a medicine that will lower the body temperature. Or you might have some tepid sponge bathing, like you have lukewarm water. Stay away from alcohol, just lukewarm water. And then you have a washcloth. You need to lower down the body temperature. Not as quick, but just as normal as you can. High fever, high temperature is not good for the brain. That's why we're talking about convulsive seizures, which we do not want to see. But of course, be ready. When you need to plug in 911, good Samaritans, we are good at that. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Next week, let's outline a plan of action in response to hypothermia. Yes, very cold temperature. I am Dr. Paul Magno, your host, a good Samaritan like you. But be safe, be well, and have another blessed day.
ACTV is proud to be associated with Go Global Realty.
各位观众朋友，大家好，我是傅慈理，又到了我们华雅电视台亚洲新闻的中文资讯报道。从世界娱乐之都的 ACTV 工作室到你家，都可以收看到我们免费的电视 ACTV 30.6频道，也称为天线电视。您还可以访问 actvus.com， 随时随地欣赏 ACTV 节目的直播，特别是亚洲新闻。您还可以从你的智能手机里面下载 ACTV， 在手机上面观看直播还有视频点播的节目，并且与全球所有的朋友分享。全球 WCETV App 还有提供了 ACTV， 访问 actvus.com 里面可以获得一个连接。接下来要与大家分享本周的讯息。亚洲仍然在增长，拉斯维加斯金沙集团在澳门的市场占有的比率正在增加。拉斯维加斯金沙继续成为游戏行业的自动取款机，在2018年第3季度再度的出现强势的季节，收入增加 6.7% 到33.7亿美元，净收入增加 2.2%至6.99亿美元，或者是每股0.73美元。在没有任何重大的增长项目的情况下， 该公司还向股东拨回了大量的现金。让我们深入了解所有现金的来源。拉斯维加斯金沙仍然是澳门市场的主导地位，澳门市场仍然是全球最大的博彩市场。总体而言，澳门本季度博彩收入增长10.2%，这是我们判断所有博彩公司的一个基准。拉斯维加斯金沙集团在澳门威尼斯人和金沙城中心地区表现非常的强劲，收入分别增长22.1%和15%，推动澳门本季度收入增长13.1%，与整体市场相比，这个表现非常的强劲。值得注意的是，澳门金沙的收入增长了12.7%。这与澳门旧澳门半岛地区长期下降的收入正好相反。新加坡滨海湾金沙酒店是拉斯维加斯金沙集团最赚钱的度假胜地，其季度比该公司所希望的要弱，但其业务多年来一直在下降，收入呢下降2.9%到7.66亿美元。其中赌场收入下降8.7%，但是房间的收入增长12.8%，食品和饮料的收入增长15.2%。因此，度假村的需求依然非常的强劲。与澳门和新加坡相比，拉斯维加斯的结果看起来很贫乏，但是如果你今天拥有拉斯维加斯金沙集团的股票，你应该关注公司主要地区的现金。现在他们都在做相当不错的业绩，希望他们能继续的坚持下去。Bradshaw 宣布召开新的会议，亚洲区块的链周将于11月27号到2018年的12月1号在新加坡举行。区块链和加密货币会议呢，将吸引100多位顶级行业领导者和加密影响者，以及超过来自于50多个国家2000多名与会者。本次的活动举办地点将在新加坡最美丽的地点之一滨海湾金沙豪华酒店举行。今年在亚洲区块链周的发言人阵容包括加密议员和台湾立法委员加森徐、IBM 首席技术官、Mars 的前创新主管 Steady Young， 还有 Canatis 联合创始人兼执行合伙人。联合创始人最令人期待的演讲是其中之一，托马斯李先生，他是Foundation Global 的联合创始人和华尔街分析师，拥有超过25年的股权研究经验。自1998年以来，他一直被评为最佳机构投资者。Thomas Lee 是最早谈论比特币的传统金融专业人士之一，他以对于加密货币的积极态度而闻名。他最近的一些行情是到2019年底，以太坊将强势反弹至$1900和比特币今年可能爆发性的走高，指的只是将来比特币和加密货币市场的逆转趋势。好吧，那我们看看这是不是真的，也祝大家好运。最后，这是一个多枝花絮，玛丽亚·凯莉因在亚洲创下16亿的销售记录而获奖。他最近在中国深圳的深圳湾体育中心体育馆进行了表演，这是他11月9号在曼谷巡回演出的一部分。2017年拉斯维加斯，他在这边居住以后，并且获得了格莱美最畅销的女艺术家。Mariah Carey 正在对于亚洲各地巡回展开他的演唱会，并且由 Aria Fund 代表 Sony Music 颁发在亚太地区销售的16万亿产品的成就证书。哇，无论是美元还是记录或者是下载，这是一个非常巨大的数字。 亚洲新闻与亚洲文化联盟联合向我们所在这个地区的亚洲国家社区朋友提出邀请，将您在即将展开的活动，还有您所要做的一个社区的活动，跟我们做一个连结，我们也将为您做一个转播，请将您的活动内容发送到我们的电子邮件信箱 community@actvlv.com， 或者是打电话给我们702-979-1388。想要获取更多的信息，不要走开，亚洲新闻马上回来。
Here at Go Global Realty, we value the relationships with our customers. I'm Michael Ring. I'm the co-owner of Go Global Realty. Wherever you are in the world, you can give us a call at Go Global Realty, and we'll be able to assist you in purchasing real estate in the United States. You can purchase it for an investment property or for personal use.
您好，我是稳盈地产的 Ronnie Chen， 希望在房地产的部分，我们有机会为您服务。
Здравствуйте, я Адриана с Go Global Realty.
大家好，我是稳盈地产的我们公司是一个专精为海外人士。
Give us a call at Go Global Realty. We speak over 12 languages and look forward to helping you in your real estate needs.
This segment is brought to you by Asian Cultural Alliance.
各位观众朋友，大家好，我是主持人傅慈礼。今天又到了我们华雅电视台亚洲新闻的名人专访时间。今天我们特别请到我们的亚洲文化联盟总会长冯念祖冯先生来到我们的现场。
傅小姐你好，
你好，你好，很高兴我们请到了冯先生到我们的节目来，因为在冯念祖冯先生他呢带领之下，亚洲文化联盟的活动是一个接着一个的大型活动，是一个国际主流的一个活动，一直不断的在我们的社区里面一直在发展。那么这一次呢，我们特别请冯先生来到我们现场，冯会长到我们现场来，特别再带了一个非常好的消息给我们大家。冯会长肯跟我们观众朋友介绍一下，到底是什么好的消息？
好，各位朋友，全世界的朋友，大家好。今天给你带来的消息呢，就是我们很有幸的。我的好朋友在洛杉矶，他是名主持人倪北嘉倪先生，跟我联络了以后呢，这几个月来准备的，现在已经准备好了，也就我们会有一个大型的歌唱比赛，包括有奖金，包括有那个饭店啦飞机票等等的。
那这个活动是属于全世界型的，还是属于全美，还是就拉斯维加斯？
这是属于全美性的。
全美性的，
因为我们的合作单位是全美国最大的那个华人报纸，就是《世界日报》。
哦 ，OK。
当你讲说全世界的话，因为他们刚刚在那个泰国，也有《世界日报》了。
哇！
而且他们有网络啦，各方面的话呢，这是属于全世界性了 ，actually。那我们很有幸的就是说，在这个比赛的那个这个到年底这个比赛的场地呢是在拉斯维加斯。
哦，总决赛在拉斯维加斯，
没错。
那已经地点都有出来了吗？
全部都好了。那第一个，只要你很爱唱歌的 ，OK，尤其是在拉斯维加斯的朋友们赶快上我们的网站登记和了解细节。那网站呢，名字非常简单，叫做 LV， 就是 Las Vegas，Voice 是声音。.com 就是 lvvoice.com， 到那里赶快去注册 ，OK， 注册了以后呢，里面有所有的方法啦，等等细节都在里面。那我希望每一位，尤其是在拉斯维加斯我们的朋友们， 能够来和全美国来比赛者呢一比高下，因为我最在意的就是 Vegas。所以
那您这次亚洲文化联盟所代表的这一次的 Voice，LV Voice 或 LA Voice。
我们在 Las Vegas 的话呢，LV Voice 是我们在内华达州啦，在 Las Vegas 的所有的人是在我们这里报名，是在我们这里参与。
所以说内达华州这由我们这边来做一个初选。
没错，我们这里选了以后呢，初选全部选完了以后，因为在当中我们比较特别的就是说，凡是选出来的人呢，就会参加我们的那个亚洲音乐节目 Music Asia 会上台登台表演。
您的意思也就是说，初赛的时候是在华雅电视台的 Music Asia 里面来竞选。
对，凡是说选出来，
就直接上电视了。
是没错，我们希望全世界，因为我们现在的节目在中国呢，很有幸在中国都可以看得见所以我们希望每一个人，他能够只要爱好唱歌的，你知道吗？一个人或者到3个人的一个团体呢，都来参加。
那如果从其他国家的他想要来拉斯维加斯参加的话，这样子可以吗？
也可以，OK， 也可以。那也就是说，我叫做这一次是 Vegas 的一个大联盟，和 LA 呢做一个 PK 比赛，因为凡是我们参加什么东西都要赢，为什么呢？Las Vegas 是叫做 Entertainment Capital of the World， 就是世界娱乐的首都，
对
，right？
世界娱乐之都，
那不能输啊，所以要加把劲儿。
是
每一个来住在 Vegas 的人呢，大家都来加把劲儿，你知道吗？然后造成一个高潮。
也就是说，拉斯维加斯的爱唱歌的朋友们，不要失去这次机会，把你们最厉害的东西、最厉害的歌声给表现出来。
对。
那么是怎么样一个初赛是要怎么样一个选法？有没有大体出来一个 schedule 可以让观众朋友知道？
你只要这样子你只要上网登记了以后
是，
然后呢，因为大家都有 YouTube 了，所以你可以把你的声音啦你的唱歌啦录影下来，不需要专业，就是说你爱唱歌，你可以自己录下来，然后就把它传到 YouTube 上面去。登记了以后，对，登记了以后呢，我们的评审会根据你的各方面的，然后会跟你联络。联络了以后，我们不只是就是说上了节目，我们还安排了 Voice Coach， 就专门教你怎么样。因为有很多像我好了，我也爱唱歌，但是呢，那个时候有时候那个音抓不准，你知道，总要有专业的人呢来教你，对吧？那我们特别安排了，就是每一个星期是在录影 Music Asia 之前会有一个特别的课程，教你怎么样真正的唱歌。
也就是说。在比赛之前，我们就是说还有专业的老师来指导他们。
对。所以我们希望就是说，当然我们希望各国的人都来参加。但是相同的就是说，我们希望把这个年轻人啦，或不管是谁年纪大的，
有没有年龄限制？
没有年龄限制，12岁以上。
12岁以上。对
，12岁以上就可以报名参加。那能够就是说挖掘出明日之星。知道？
我相信我们拉斯维加斯应该会很多，
对，因为会有星探来的，还有唱片公司啦都会来观摩。哇，你知道这样子呀？
那这一次有没有分组？
没有分组，这个是凭个人实力，对。一个人或一个 band，
12岁也好，或者是100岁也好，他们就是同一个
把本事拿出来。
OK， 没有分
因为唱歌对唱歌这东
对
唱歌这个东西呢，没有分年龄大小的，就是各凭本事，把你的本事拿出来。
那 比较现实一点的哈，就是有没有报名费？
没有报名费，
参加的人，
这个没有报名费，全部是赞助。也就是怎么样呢？因为这个所有的开销等等的话呢，会有一些非常好的、非常优秀的商家来赞助，所以我们不希望给任何人来参加比赛的有任何压力。OK， 而且当天在赌场啊，在比赛的时候，来的观众是人人有奖。
怎么讲？
怎么讲？说人人都有奖的 ，OK， 当天会有奖包。现在正在很多事情正在进行当中啊，就是说又有飞机票啦，这些比赛的人有这些，然后还有饭店啦，饭店住宿啦。
也就是说，你意思说，进入决赛的人，他有饭店可以住，
对我们
吃住各方面。
对，我们的合作，
那这次真的是很
对我们的我们的合作单位呢，就是说《世界日报》呢是。他们正大力的在加州筹备当中，你知道吗？就是说，希望每一个人能有幸来参加的、来参与的。因为你是观众的话，你也可以投票的，你知道。然后可以等于是大家都有参与感啊。然后就是说，人人有奖，你知道吗？这个正在很多方面的事情，因为我们
就是说总决赛的时候在酒店里面举行，那这个票呢，这个观众的票是怎么样？是上网去买呢，还是说
全部免费？但是当天
那不是每个抢破头，座位有限哎。
先到，先来，先排队，
是，
你知道？有一部分的人呢有 reserve， 因为是从大老远来了嘛，
是，
对不对？是。但是其他的话呢，就是先来排队
，OK，
先进先得，你知道吗
？OK，
呀，这个时间点，我们会在网站上面公布，因为有其他的细节因为我们亚洲文化联盟，一直以来的宗旨就是希望大家都来参与，你知道吗？参与才是最重要的东西，是吧？
是
这样子，
是这个很重要，而且。你这个这么大型一个活动的话，那你除了我们亚洲文化联盟主办这个拉斯维加斯这边，那还有没有就是说谁参与在这个拉斯维加斯的这个活动？
拉斯维加斯这边的活动的话，就是我们这边正在招兵买马，等于是你知道吗？所有对于这方面有兴趣的人呢。都可以跟我们联络，也就是说，跟傅小姐您打电话联络了，大家来参与，你知道吗？各尽一部分因为这个是大家的活动，是吧？所以我们希望每一年的合作能够越办越好。
那裁判呢？
裁判都是专业的裁判。
那是怎么样有没有说一个怎么样的准则？因为我们是亚洲文化联盟嘛，哈。对。那么来参与的人的语言方面，还有歌曲方面的话，有没有限定说？
没有，歌曲是依照你个人的风格，
是
那如何评分方法都在网站上面。
OK。
有分各个不同的评分方式。
网站
lvvoice.com 那因为在这方面的话呢，就是说评审来说都是专业评审，也有各国的，OK，那这样的话就是说比较公平起见。那我们第一个要求的，我们在合作的时候第一个要求就是一定要公平，这个是我个人还有我们整个团体，你知道都希望看到的，就是说一定要公平。
对，那也就是说来的人他。也有泰国歌，有菲律宾歌，
对，
然后有中文歌、台语歌、英文歌，什么都有。
没错。
可是我就有一个 question 有一个问题就是，那裁判呢？裁判他听得懂他的咬音还各方面吗？还是他只是
因为
这是一个 question，
对，里面有分为舞台，
是
唱歌是发音。
一个
你知道吧？
声音，
你抓的音准不准？
是，
对不对？那就像一个 台湾人唱广东歌，对不对？他咬字也许不是非常清楚，但是他的发音整个拿音的准确度啊，是很好的。
是。
所以这个是一个综合有各方面的一个累积分数评分。
是。
你知道，来一个总结。
所以在我们的网站上面就有明确的说明，说我们评分的标准是什么这样子。
对，
真的是太棒了。
所以希望就是说，因为我们协会一直以来非常非常非常少在所谓的募款，为什么呢？因为你知道吗？就像现在在竞选的时候，有时候哎呀，见到人家就募款，了，这种是实在没有什么。我觉得非常的
有点好像有一种祈求，或者是有一种 begging 这样子。
所以呢，这一次有一个非常好的机会，
对，
给商家，因为商家呢是支持这个社会的运作一个底气，一个底盘，因为它取之于社会，用之于社会，
是没错。
OK， 那这一次的话呢，就是说。我在此呼吁的话，如果您是商家，对于我们做的各方面的活动呢，有支持的话，right，可以跟我们联络，OK， 联络电话也好，都在网站上面，那你可以来就是说参与，OK， 这个活动支持。那另外一方面，你如果说人不在这边，你也许你的公司在全世界，我们马上就会公布在网站上面，你都可以登记，也就是说直用信用卡，你就可以来支持这活动，让所有的人知道说你的事业对于社会的关心是有一定的支持的，
是
这样才好。
是，
对。
所以我认为是呼吁一下我们的商家，或是说我们的朋友，如果愿意赞助这一次的这个活动的话，据我知道，这一次的赞助上电视的几率非常非常高，除了初赛。3次的初赛，还有1次的复赛，然后还有1次的半决赛，还有1次的总决赛。那不光是这几次完全是在电上直播，而且也是一直
网站的宣
传一直在上面。
对，因为我们在 social media 上面的话呢，就是像 Facebook 啦等等是全面性的广告。
所以说他们就是说你付出一点点的赞助，但是你收到的效果会非常的大。
这是我们的原则，
谢
也就是说给之于社会，取之于社会，你知道吗？这是良性的一个循环。
是，谢谢我们冯会长今天到我们节目来，把这么好的消息带给我们各位观众朋友。不要忘了 ，Voice 已经开始在报名，到网站去登记，而且已经快要有初赛的话会通知你们，很快就要开始进行了嘛。
对，
第一次的初赛
网站已经公布了，对，
已经公布了。不要忘了，赶快爱唱歌的你不要忘了，赶快来登记。今天我们谢谢我们的冯会长到这里啊，时间的关系，说实在，我想说跟那个冯会长一直在讲下去，但是呢，因为时间有限，所以呢，我们下次有机会我们再请冯会长来跟我们再分享更多的好消息。今天我们的访谈就到这里，谢谢大家，不要走开哦，我们马上回来。
This segment was brought to you by Asian Cultural Alliance.
Buying, keeping, or selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you and your family need to make in your lifetime. Specify a home inspector trusted by the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors. F10 Inspection Services has been serving the Las Vegas real estate industry for many decades, which secures all inspections with a $10,000 honor guarantee, backed by the International Association of Home Inspectors. F10 Inspection Services, proudly Asian American. Call 702-374-7377 or visit f10.com now.
欢迎回到亚洲新闻。我们想邀请大家来参加亚洲文化联盟所举办的第2届亚洲文化节。每年的5月18号被内华达州指定为亚洲文化节。亚洲文化联盟一直是它主要的创立还有支持者。想要了解如何参与还有要参加的文化节，请访问我们的网站 asiancultureday.org。你可以每天在拉斯维加斯30.6频道观看我们节目，还有在全球的 ACTV 还有 WCETV 应用上同步的播出。亚洲文化电视台每周自播，还有组装的电视节目，包括英文还有中文版的亚洲新闻、亚洲原创内容以及我们的特色教育课程。如果想要了解有关这些计划还有更多的信息，并预览所有即将推出的计划活动，请访问 actvus.com。 如果您希望成为我们节目的荣誉赞助商，或者只是想要在频道中宣传您的业务，请致电702-979-1388。等什么呢？赶快来参与！我是傅慈理，我们下次再见。
ACTV is proud to be associated with Go Global Realty.
Here at Go Global Realty, we value the relationships with our customers. I'm Michael Ring. I'm the co-owner of Go Global Realty. Wherever you are in the world, you can give us a call at Go Global Realty, and we'll be able to assist you in purchasing real estate in the United States. You can purchase it for an investment property or for personal use.
您好，我是稳盈地产的 Ronnie Chen， 希望在房地产的部分，我们有机会为您服务。
Здравствуйте, я Адриана с Go Global Realty.
大家好，我是稳盈地产的，我们公司是一个专精为海外人士。
Give us a call at Go Global Realty. We speak over 12 languages and look forward to helping you in your real estate needs.
Your sweet little angel. You'll do everything to protect your bundle of joy. But did you know that using an ordinary baby bottle puts your baby at risk? Does your baby bottle do this? And this, even this. Switch to the amazing zero-leak bottle with leak-proof nipple. The only patented nipple that can keep your baby safe from accidental drowning, choking, tooth decay, and ear infection. It is equipped with an anti-colic device which protects your baby's tummy. Its wedge collar makes feeding preparation easy. The amazing zero-leak bottle is proudly produced in the USA by Mace Corporation. Order now. Call 702-888-1798 or visit macecorporation.com.
This has been a presentation of VATV.
Buying, keeping, or selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you and your family need to make in your lifetime. Specify a home inspector trusted by the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors. F10 Inspection Services has been serving the Las Vegas real estate industry for many decades, which secures all inspections with a $10,000 honor guarantee. F10 Inspection Services, proudly Asian American. Call 702-374-7377 now.
With the many recent changes and focus on immigration law, now more than ever is the time to seek the help you need from an attorney you can trust. As an immigrant myself, I know the many difficulties and hardships involved in immigrating to this great country. With more than 10 years of experience in handling immigration cases, our firm can provide the necessary answers and solutions to your needs. Call Calderon Law today so we can work together to help you get the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve.
Welcome to Wines du Jour. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada as usual, and more specifically, we're at one of our restaurants that we love to come to, but it has cuisine that most people aren't familiar with. Well, that happens to be Filipino cuisine. Now, you don't know what Filipino cuisine might be? Well, let me just tell you, it's delicious. You should try it. But one of the things that I'm going to surprise you with is to tell you about the Philippines. And I'm going to do that a little bit later in the program, but before we get started, I want to mention something that I was absolutely flabbergasted about. You know, if you go to Japan, there's 4 different islands make up Japan. How many do you think makes up the Philippines? 7,107 different islands make up the Philippines. Pay attention. We're going to have some good food from a lot of areas in the Philippines tonight here at Max's. Now, Max's restaurant started out in the Philippines. It came over to the Nevada area, or actually to the United States a few years ago in the late 50s. I'll tell you about that in particular a little bit later. But they came to Las Vegas in 1957. I have to tell you, the food here is superb. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that never even heard of Filipino food. And that's kind of funny when you stop and think about it. Well, we have 3 great wines tonight, and we've got 3 great foods. One of the things that Max's is known for all over the world is its crispy, juicy, tender chicken. He does it like nobody else, and we're going to have some of it with a beautiful Chardonnay a little bit later. So come on with me. You're going to meet some of the people that work here, and thanks for watching Wines du Jour. Welcome back. I promised you to meet the manager here at Max's. She's sitting right next to me. This lady really knows food, and she knows how to take care of people. So when you come to Max's, if you have any questions about any of the food, or any questions about where's a good place to sit, where is it too cold or where is it too hot, if there is something like that in the restaurant, she knows the answer to it without a question. If the chef's a little confused, they come and ask her. She gets them all straightened out. Her name is Elrica. Pretty neat name, huh? And she comes from where?
The Philippines.
The Philippines, I guess it should be, huh? If you're at a Philippine restaurant. You know, I still am amazed how innocent people are about Filipino cuisine. They don't really know what it is, and unfortunately, they stand away from it for some reason or another because they don't know. You talk about Chinese food, you don't realize that there's like 9 different areas in China with different types of cuisine. We don't think of that. We think of, you know, some kind of a chop suey or something that's not even Chinese, but it's an American version of a Chinese dish. But the Filipinos, straight across the board, they really enjoy good quality food. How long have you been in the business, Enrique?
I've been here for like a year.
A year?
Only a year.
Have you been in the business for a year, or you just came to work at Max's a year ago?
I just came to work at Max's a year ago.
Max's a year ago. So you've been in the business before?
No, I'm in a retail business before.
Ah, so you just came over from the Philippines? Or you've been here for a while?
I've been here for like 4 years now.
Oh, 4 years. Well, that's pretty good. Well, you've lost your accent. That's pretty good.
Thank you. I know. I get it a lot before. Yeah, I get it a lot before.
Well, you know, one of the unique things about Max's is he originally opened in 1945. And let me just tell you, Max was a very congenial guy. The war was going on, and there was a lot of servicemen around, and he'd get to meet a couple of them. He'd say, hey, come on over at the house for something to eat. Next thing you know, they're coming over, they say, hey, we've been over here too many times, we got to pay for some of this. So they ended up opening a little restaurant and having people come in and they could pay for the food. And that's the way Max's started. It's a nice little story, and that was back in 1945. They grew all over the Philippine areas with a number of restaurants, and then they decided that let's go to the United States. Good old US of A. The people like to eat there. Let's go give them some good Filipino food and let them see what it's all about. So about 1982, they opened their first restaurant in the United States. And that's good. They've got several of them across the country. In fact, Max's has now over 100 restaurants around the world. That's a pretty good thing. But back in 2013, they decided, hey, you can't go to Las Vegas and have a good time without having some Filipino food, so let's open a Filipino restaurant in Las Vegas. And that's what they did. This happens to be, we're talking about Max's Restaurant in Las Vegas, the finest Filipino food in Nevada. It is great. How do you know? Come and try it. I've done it, and I tell you, it's good. Being a chef, I can tell you, things that aren't always right on, they're right on here. And you'll see what I mean a little bit later with some of the food. What are some of the favorite items that you have on your menu here?
Our most favorite is the fried chicken. It's Max's whole chicken. It's the most popular one.
Yeah,
actually.
well, Max is known all over the world for his chicken. I mean, it's incredible. It's a secret recipe, and I know about 9/10 of it. They won't give me all of it. And I guess that's the way it should be. But, we're not talking about the Colonel and his chicken. We're talking about really good grilled chicken that's been marinated, and the flavor is unbelievable. And then what they serve it with is pretty cool. Let me just tell you real quick about it. I discovered this the first time I was here at Max's, and it's a sauce that they make. I don't know if there's a name for the sauce. If there is, I'll tell you a little bit later what that name is. But here's what they have. Number one, they have a product that you can buy in an Asian store, and it looks like it might be ketchup, but it isn't. It's banana sauce. Go figure, banana sauce. Now, you don't just open it and put it on your chicken. What you do is put it into a container, let's say a little bowl, put some, and then take a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Everybody's familiar with that. The Worcester, they call it in New Orleans. And while you're in New Orleans, you got to pick up some Tabasco, our favorite. One of my sponsors for over 12 years. Great, great company for hot sauce. And if you mix a little bit of Worcestershire sauce with the banana sauce and then add a few dashes of hot sauce and mix it up, put that with your chicken and you'll say it's the best you have ever had in your whole life. Is that right?
I would definitely agree with you.
Everybody here, everybody that comes here and orders a chicken, they got to tell you it's wonderful, isn't it? It stands out, folks, and that's a good thing. Well, we've got to go to a break. Why? Because when we come back, we're going to talk about wine number one, and we're going to have some of that chicken that we talked about. The wine is a Chardonnay from California, from South America. I thought it was from California, but it isn't. Alamos is the name of it. You'd think Alamos, it would be from Texas. But no, it's from Argentina, actually, in South America. So when we come back, we're going to try a little of that Chardonnay and a little bit of that chicken, and we'll talk about that. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after these messages here on Wines du Jour at Max's Filipino Restaurant in Las Vegas. Welcome back. We're going to start out with a chicken inasal. That's what they call this chicken that Max's has made world famous since 1945. We're going to have a little bit of that. Take a look at that. It's just gorgeous. And with that, as I mentioned before we went to the break, a Chardonnay from Alamos. And hey, you got to try it, right? So let's pour a little bit. There's some for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And a little bit for me. Now, when you get a glass of wine poured for you, whether it's at home or you're at a friend's house or you're at a restaurant, what I suggest you do is to swirl the wine around in the glass. Now, if you can't do it holding it up, it's okay. Put it down on the table to keep it from flying all over your shirt, But do it for about 10 seconds. And the reason that you do it for about 10 seconds is to get all the liquid up the side of the glass, and then you're going to stick your nose right down in that glass and smell it. Here's what we're going to do, like this. Apricot. I don't know if you can smell apricot or not, but apricot and peaches, it's a citrusy flavor. This is a Chardonnay. It's not heavily oaked, which is typical more in California, here in the States, than in South America. So this is really very tasty, Alamos Chardonnay, and you can buy it in retail stores all across the country. Listen to this, Chardonnay, $12 a bottle. Unbelievable. Let's take a little taste and see what you think. What I like about Chardonnay from time to time is the butterscotch taste. This has a little bit of that butterscotch taste to it, which is good. It's not from oak. It's actually, I shouldn't say it's from over oak. It's from oak, but not from being over oak. And so you don't get too much vanilla out of it. That's what you get when you do over oak a wine, regardless of whether it's a red or a white. You get that taste of vanilla. And some people like that, and it's okay. It just kind of depends on the wine. But here, we're going to do this Chardonnay, and we like to have it chill. So some people say, oh, chill. What temperature would you like to have it? And I'm going to say, well, it should be about 50 to 55 degrees. And most people are a little surprised that I have an answer for that. And then their next question is, well, how do I get it at 50 or 55 degrees? Well, the answer is, put it in your refrigerator if you're doing this at home. Walk in if you're at a restaurant. And the walk-in and or your refrigerator is about 39 degrees. So when you take it out of that, by the time you open it and pour it and let it sit for about 10 minutes, it's going to be right up there at 50 to 55 degrees, and it's going to taste its very best. And so when you have your opportunity to taste some of this great Max's chicken and a little sip of this Chardonnay, you're in pretty doggone good company, let me tell you. Now with that, they've got a little ball of rice. As you can imagine, in Asia, where the Philippines is located, rice is the normal starch that they eat. In America, potatoes is the normal starch that we eat. We have rice once in a while, but mostly potatoes. In the Philippines, they have rice 99% of the times, and maybe a little potato once in a while just to do something different. And that starch is an important part of what your daily diet should be. So rice, and they cook it very simply, but you notice it's not all gummy and stuck together, which means you've probably overcooked it or done it wrong. And what we like here in America, and the same stands true in the Philippines, is what we call long grain converted white rice. That's the most popular. The second most popular is the wheat rice. And let me tell you, brown rice we call it. It is the best for you to consume, but it's also the tastiest. However, it takes twice as long to cook brown rice than it does white rice. White rice, if you do it properly, in the sauce pot, 2 times water for 1 time rice. So if you use a cup of rice, you use 2 cups of water, or half a cup of rice and 1 cup of water. Bring it to a boil, put the lid on, turn it down to simmer. 18 minutes later, turn the heat off and let it set for about 5 minutes. Take the top off. At that point, you don't take the lid off while it's cooking. It will not work out quite right. You take the lid off and you can serve it. It's perfect. Brown rice, exactly the same thing, the same amount of water to rice. You can add a little extra water if you want for brown rice because it's going to cook for about 38 to 40 minutes instead of 18. So you're going to need a little more liquid, although you do have a lid on it, okay? Nothing to it. Very tasty, very good, and very Filipino, huh?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we got to go to a break. We're going to mix up a little bit of that banana sauce with the Worcestershire sauce and the Tabasco sauce to go with this chicken and have a little field day with this Alamos Chardonnay. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back. Wine number 2 now is a little bit unique. You're going to have a little trouble finding it possibly because they didn't make more than about 3,000 cases of it. And by the time you distribute that across the United States, there's not an awful lot around. But it is delicious. And it's a combination of varietals. I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's called the Lunacy Club. Hey, I didn't name it. The Lunacy Club. And it's the year 2012. And what they have here, it comes to us from Paso Robles, California, incidentally. And if you don't know, Paso Robles is exactly due west of Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you were to get on the road, there isn't one that goes directly that way, but if you were like the crow flies from Las Vegas and head for the Pacific Ocean, about 2/3 of the way you're going to find Paso Robles. And Paso Robles is known, because it's pretty warm there, for its red grapes that makes red wine. So what they've done at this Lunacy Club is they've taken a little bit of the Cabernet Sauvignon, about 57% is Cabernet Sauvignon, 27% is Spain's most popular red wine called Tempranillo. You may not have heard of it before, but that varietal tastes very, very good. And they've blended that with the Cabernet Sauvignon. Then they've taken 11% of Petit Verdot, very French grape, very tasty, and it's used in blending a lot. And then last but not least, a little Petit Syrah. And I'm sure you've heard of Syrah before. And I just want you to know that Petit Syrah is not small Syrah. It's a complete separate grape. Syrah is the most popular red grape, let's say, in Australia. If you go down there, they don't call it Syrah like we do here in America. They call it Shiraz. That's their little lingo talk down there. But Shiraz is the most popular red grape consumed into wine in Australia. So Petit Syrah is a distant cousin to Syrah,